motherfucker right here. Funny as hell. Y'all know him. I know him. If you don't know him, you about to get to know him. Give it up for Charles Hall Jr.
My name, I'm not gonna let that slide. Call me Charles James. Oh man. I'm a little tipsy. I can't be tipsy and eating. This shit's kind of weird. This is not a spaceship. There's too many fake plants in here to be a spaceship. I feel like I'm at my grandma's house right now. Like, don't look up. These little lights, they look like colorful booty holes. I'm like, what the? I'm trying to get tipsy. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Hey, shout out to this middle table, man. What is this? This is like high school. Are y'all in high school? Are y'all in like the Beyond Straight program? Like, this is what happens when you don't go to college. Okay? Come up here. This is like angry table at Olive Garden. Y'all ain't got your breadsticks left. Oh man, so I'm new to Seattle. I'm from the South. I'm not gonna say where. It's not a good time. Originally, I'll tell you, I'm originally from Georgia. Tell you a little bit about myself. In high school, I was voted most likely to marry a white girl by my parents. You know, it's a little weird. I don't know if it was like they had intuition or they just found like my porn browsing history. And it was like, he's definitely marrying a white woman. But I'm in a interracial relationship. My wife is white. I identify as Asian. I'm trying to raise my credit score. But being in a interracial relationship is cool. You learn a lot of things. You know, like for example, I know like if my wife is wearing makeup, don't kiss her. Because you know, I look like a powdered sugar brownie. Like that's just things, little things you learn as you're in a relationship. I know we were watching Netflix the other day, and the topic was like insecurities, and this scientist was like, insecurities come out during sex, or doing dirty talk. What the hell? So the concept was, he said that, for example, a church girl, when she's having sex, she's like, oh my God, I'm a whore, because she's a church girl. It's complete opposite to insecurity. I was like, oh, cool, kind of weird. I get the concept. Then I thought about my wife, and I was like, holy shit, he's fucking right. All my wife's insecurities is the fact that I'm black and she's white. So we're doing it one time, I'm like, yeah. And she's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, talk dirty to me. She's like, okay. I'm like, yeah. And she goes, who seasoned that chicken tonight? I said, what the hell did you just say? I said, what the hell? And she got mad. She's like, who seasoned that chicken, babe? I said, you did. Mm-hmm, you got it. I tried to get in it too. I was like, who shot that Whole Foods today? Yeah. Oh man, it's fun. You scared the shit out of me with that chicken thing. I don't have a lot of fears. I'm a good dude. You know what I'm saying? I got fear nothing but God on my chest, except for spiders. Like I do not fuck with spiders. Like if there's a KKK clan member and a spider over here, I'm going towards this KKK member. Like I don't fuck with spiders. Like I have 2 kids. If I saw a spider near my 2 kids, they're his kids now. Like I'm not. My kid, there was a spider in my kid's room. I had to find some dumbass excuse not to go in there. I was like, well, the spider ate all his broccoli today, so I can't kill it. You got to deal with yourself. Yeah, on spiders, I don't like whoopings. And who got whoopings growing up? Amen. Yes, got a couple white people in here too. Woo! Last time I said that, nobody raised their hand. I was like, oh man, they should learn something today. I don't know about y'all, I got beat like a slave. Like asking my friends, I was like, y'all get beat? All my white friends were like, huh, my mom knows better. I have CPS and speed dial. She knows better. Did you get beat, Charles? I'm looking like Sophia from Color Purple. All my life I've had to fight. It scared me too. My parents, they said some fucked up shit. They told me, hey, we're gonna beat the black off your ass. Like, that's what they told me. That's the most stereotypical. And, like, I didn't believe them until Michael Jackson just pulled a Kevin Durant. And I was like, what the? He used to beat me, I used to have like scabs and I'd peel it off and be white. I'm like, oh my God, no! It's happening! Mama, please! Look at my hands, it's already started, Mama, please! So I have 2 accidents, and yes, I'm referring to my kids. They're 3 and 1, 3-year-old girl, 1-year-old boy. And last week, I watched my kids by myself, and nobody died. Thank you. I mean, one's missing an eye, but I mean, that's, you can just pop a fake one in, and mom won't even notice. But I don't know what it is about kids when their mama leave, they just turn into like velociraptors. Like, as soon as my wife left the house, I turned and they were laughing, and it got dark. They were like, got your ass now. I was like, oh my God. And my kids, they do like Netflix documentary type shit. Like, I'm making chili, and they grab a can, take the wrapper off, switch up the dog food. Like, who the fuck thinks of that? How do you parent that? Like, my wife left, my son started gagging himself. Like, he's 1. I can't, like, I don't know what to do, so I called my wife, and she gave me that universal, I don't know, that's not my problem answer. She's like, oh, wow, that never happened with me. Click, hello, babe? Babe, hello? Both my kids, my daughter, though, my daughter is the one that gets me the most, because she do, like, stuff that piss me off. Like, I let her watch 3 Minutes of Cops, okay? Not the whole thing, just, like, the intro and, like, one arrest. But now, every time we're in public, she sees a cop car, she goes, uh-oh, Daddy, they're coming for you. And it's like, come on, like, what are you saying? She's like, why can't I say it, Daddy? I'm like, trying to be nice. I'm like, baby, you can't say that out loud. She's like, no, why? I'm like, you just can't say it. You know how parents get when they don't even know their teeth. You just can't say it. She's like, but why? Because Daddy said so. But why? Because I said, because snitches get stitches. Go on, what's up? What's up? It's crazy. I was putting on the bed on like one of the last nights, and they were just cuddling me. It was the cutest thing ever. I was laying there. I was trying to get up. I couldn't leave. And I looked up. It's a motherfucking spider on top of the ceiling. So I called my wife, and she goes, oh, that's wild. That never happened when I was there. I was like, okay. It pissed me off. So what I did to get back at her, I taught my 1-year-old son. He breastfeeds. So I taught him how to say titties. So she was out in public with him. Runs up to her. Titties, titties, titties. Wife calls me. Why is he saying titties? I was like, I don't know. That's wild. He never did that when I was there. That's my time, y'all. Thank y'all so much for doing a great job on the show.
You can get a taste. Fuck with a nigga.